was conquered by those pink cookies.
Hey, I like that sugar cookie too.
Wow. Wow.
Oh man, that's fucked up, man.
Wow.
Hey
Oh,
man. So old boy got into it with his girlfriend lost her shit.
yeah,
He
big
called
time.
the police. They came and arrested his ass.
Right.
That
Yeah.
sounds awfully familiar, homie.
So
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That sounds awfully familiar,
Yeah.
but
So
uh, yeah, that's how that shit go, man. That's how that shit
Yeah.
go.
Hey, let me say this. Cat. I don't understand what be. Listen, man. You can love who you love and like who you want to like.
Right.
But when it is incident after incident of brothers, and it happened with all women, but these famous brothers, it seemed to be a particular type of woman that take them
Yeah.
down. A particular type of woman.
Got you, man.
Yeah.
We got you. We got you.
And
Yeah. Elaborate, please.
No,
apparently she
ahead.
got mad because she saw another
Yes.
young lady texting him. Now this motherfucker is Kane the Conqueror. He's in Creed. People forgot he just had the movie Devotion. He's the it motherfucker.
Right.
He just had a little zesty ass cover on Ebony.
Yeah.
So women calling him. She pulled the Rihanna in the whip. They was in a taxi and she got the hitting on him. Now all of a sudden they going forward with pressing charges on him. They said he's starting to lose projects and shit already. Meanwhile, Dana
that's
White is
interesting.
running a successful business after being caught on camera smacking the shit out of his old lady.
Now,
Mhm.
I heard the other day in the news that she confessed that she made up the story.
Right.
She's recanting her story.
She
but the
recanted.
damage is done.
The damage is done. They still moving forward with the charges.
Yeah, he just
They
did a commercial for the Army and they pulled it already without even
Oh.
knowing half of the math.
All the
Yeah, they
domestic
haven't-
violence that's in the army, they gonna
Yeah.
pull that fucking ad.
Yeah,
Domestic violence is the least of all the unsolved motherfucking, you know, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That happened.
They
We
got
can't
bitches
say those
missing off
words.
post every
Man,
fucking day in
Let
Fort
me say
Hood.
this. It's the sister. We all saw that horrible ass fucking photo over in the Middle East. That sister they found all battered and bloody and in her pants and all that shit.
Yeah.
She was a certain, you know, YouTube and they bullshit ass rules. She had a certain type of assault happen to her before she was murdered, and nobody to this fucking day knows what happened. And they gonna pull the brother shit off of there. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. As
Yeah.
again,
They're gonna have to put it back, man.
Yeah, but
Again,
I saw what Drizzy was talking about, how his attorney's already talking to old girl, aka cut her ass to check, you know, make sure she stand down on that bullshit charge like she said she was, you know. But that's all it is, man. You get to a certain position, man, you have to start moving different.
absolutely. And the sad thing though is it's not just, you know, it's not just those women, though. Tiger Woods, Bill Cosby, Cuba Gooding Jr., anybody that's been accused of some shit and they want the motherfucking charges to stick, it's always one of them women. And this just shows Kobe. You know, I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Kobe passed away and the bitch got on TV. Fuck the fact that his daughter died in that accident. You know what I'm saying? Forget the fact that his baby was in his arms. Homegirl was like, yeah, what about the fact that he was accused of this? The man was acquitted of the shit. He was found not guilty. That shouldn't even came up. But the point I'm trying to make is you see the hair trigger that they got with us. Nobody saw him do this. These were accusations, and she recanted, and he's already losing shit. Dana White still ain't nobody make this cat step down from his position at UFC.
You know, they had the cops. That's fuel for them. That's like, hey man, I'm the dude who arrested Kane.
Right.
You know, I'm the one who brought him in or whatever. So they itching. They're looking for a reason. It's like, dude, you know that this is dude who got money and success one-on-one.
They
You know
trying
what
to
I'm
get
saying?
that ink, brother. They trying to get that ink.
That's
Right.
it, man. You gonna build somebody's career. Somebody gonna get a promotion behind this bullshit arrest. Just
Right.
because, you know,
So
like, oh, we got him, even though he called the cops. He called the cops.
right, he called. Correct.
Yeah.
And
That's how that works. man.
As comedians go, we cannot forget to mention Eddie Griffin, what he said several years back.
Absolutely.
That if
They
you're a
always
black
want to have
man in Hollywood.
They always want brothers to have an asterisk by their names, and they can't let them leave clean. And that everybody is funny because everybody always goes back to this shit. Now, let me say this before we move on. Of course, we know every motherfucker ain't innocent, because people can be like, "Oh, just because he a black man, y'all." Listen, who whoops a bitch ass and then calls the police? Usually motherfuckers get in the back of a white Bronco and tell the homie to put the pedal to the floor, nigga. But you know what I mean? I just that's some bullshit.
Next, man.
Hey, so what do you think the chances are that the Marvel executives got to this woman pretty quick? Because just think, this guy is King and Conqueror. I mean, Thanos was the villain for the last 20 Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy is going to be around for this whole next phase.
He's good. He's going to be good.
But I'm just saying, if he really did this shit, how fast do you think those Marvel executives got to this chick to cut her a check?
Let me ask you this question. What are the chances that she planned on that shit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
what are the chances?
This is already unfolding.
See what I'm saying? It's already unfolding. No, I get what the Cuddy saying. The Cuddy saying, what if he did whoop her ass? But my rebuttal would be, what black motherfucker in this country?
Oh no,
is gonna go upside Mary Sue Beth's head, and then motherfucking, you know what I mean? And then go call in a cab with a witness, and then go call the police. Now, this is my thing. She with a rich black man. What's to say she ain't like shit? Okay, she probably legitimately did get mad when she saw, she probably been with this nigga, and she saw that shit coming through. It's like, this cat is the it dude now. And she got upset, start putting paws on him, and then you know what? She already know the out. Think about it like this. Remember the brother that they was in Central Park, the cat that was taking pictures of the birds. Yeah. And he asked the lady to pick up the dog done or whatever. And what did she flat out say? She flat out said, "I'm a white woman.
Yep.
I'm a white woman. What you think gonna happen to you?" Think about the one lady that
and what state was that? What state was that?
That was New York.
New York. Yeah.
Think about the one lady that after January 6th, she was up there, and she when they was talking about all they was about to drop the hammer on these people, and she was online talking about, "I'm blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me." So I'm saying it's a certain type of play. I'm not saying in all instances. There was y'all. I don't know if y'all remember that infamous. It was on fucking one of them talk shows where the guy was whooping the shit out of his woman. He was beating her ass, doing that shit in front of the kids and recording it, and they gave that motherfucker life in jail, and it was well deserved. She was
an ass whooping.
Nah, bro. This was this big ass brother, and it was his wife. The child, I think he had 3 or 4 kids, and he was literally like doing some torturous shit in front of his children and recording.
Was that the one that threw his woman through the glass table and all of that while he was recording?
Yeah.
Oh, that was fucked up.
That shit.
But it wasn't just that though. It was, getting whooping a woman. I feel like you can leave. Now if it's a situation where it's like and I'm gonna land my plane shortly. If it's a situation where you like these college students be walking up into a bar and a bitch kick him in the nuts, if he smack her back, I'm like, man, so the fuck what? But when we talking about some stomp down, like, nah, leave the person. You don't need that's man or woman, but especially when it's a man. If you don't got to do all that. And he was like literally torturing this fucking woman in front of the fucking kids. The kids was all fucked up in the head.
Saying stuff like, "You ain't had enough yet. You getting up again?"
There you go. But
he's like, "You ain't down."
But see, think about it. That's what that football player just did to that sister, man. He got away with that shit. He beat this motherfucker to a bloody pulp. And when she took a breath, he said, "Oh, you're still alive. Wow." And walked off. And she up there like, "I understand he's bipolar, but this didn't need to happen." They buried the fucking story. So what I'm saying is, you could be right, bro. Marvel could have got to him. Marvel could have, but for him to call the police, nah.
Yeah, I don't think he beat her, but just in these instances. You know, this is not the first time that this has happened with an actor, but I'm sure that there are actors that are guilty as fuck of doing something like this, and then you know that Ray Donovan character comes out of nowhere, and it's either the trunk of a car or you know a bag of money.
Yeah, that's he's
Can I say
in
this?
the game, man.
Can I say this? It's very ironic, the timing. Not less than 2 weeks ago was he on a show talking about masculinity, and he was saying masculinity is kindness. He was playing up all the other aspects that a masculine person could display as opposed to aggression, you know, and the things that are being called toxic, right? But are very useful, as some others point out, when action is needed. You know what I'm saying? That's the one you call, ironically, the one you say is not properly displaying masculinity. That's the one you call when you're in trouble, you know. But it's just kind of ironic, the timing, I think. What do y'all think about that?
I feel like this. I agree with you. Because you one thing that can't be dismissed, Drew, is it's timing with a lot of these issues. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, being a man is fucking toxic. They want you to be soft and shit. They want you to be feminine. That's a good man, a feminine motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? No, they want you on the cover of magazines with flowers between your balls and shit. No. So I think you got a good point there. Go ahead, fellas.
Flowers between your balls, man.
Next. I saw that
goddamn cover.
I saw the cover, man. It was,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I saw the cover, man, but that's how that go. Next.
God damn.
we didn't pregame the hell out of this dude, man. We got it.
My bad. It's Kane.
It's Kane, and he fucked up. It's one of those like, dude, you know better. But you got too much to fucking lose, man.
But you know
not
what?
Guilty. Next.
Yeah.
Hey, I just saw that. Eddie motherfucking Arcadian. Dope. But listen. I think he was trying to handle it the right way. I think he probably felt like, I'm gonna call the cops and I'm gonna get this bitch. But they was like, oh, it don't work that way. I'm
gonna make sergeant off you.
Right. That's
what happened. Like, bro, you should know how the game works.
Right.
You don't call the cops, you call your attorney, because that's what you're gonna need.
Right. You
don't
call the law.
Cops, you call your agent.
And they showed up on some does he look familiar to you? I don't know. I've never seen the movie Creed. What's that about?
That part. Only the big ass Creed sign behind him.
Right.
You know, the billboard. The big ass Creed billboard behind him, but they don't know who the fuck he is. Just like that white lady who didn't know who T.O. was when she pulled that shit on him when he was in the he was speeding, and people came out of the house like,
no, he wasn't
speeding. What the hell are you talking about? But you know, I digress. We know what the play is.
They act like they ain't take their kids to see Ant-Man and saw his big blue ass head up there at Kane. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's all game, man. But you know, yeah. But I hope the brother lands on his feet. Go ahead, gentlemen.
Oh, he landed on both feet, man.
Yeah, it'd be all right.
Yeah. He Kang.
Kang.
Yeah. Man. And, you know, it don't get no bigger than that.
Like sang.
He Kang. Shit. Hey, what if they recast his ass, man?
Fuck that.
They better not, man.
They ain't gonna Black Panther him, man. No, he's good. He's good. Trust.
He been in it enough, man. They had him in the Loki shit, and then he was in the end credit scene as the Council of Kangs, about 1 million of the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They had him as a lizard, a cyborg, all kind of shit. That'll be some dumb shit. Plus, he in season 2 of Loki. They already started filming that shit.
All right.
What's the next pregame?
Next
one. Yeah, we got that Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
Poontang.
They squashed the beef.